Greetings, Keechlings. Keech Prime here with my live reaction of One Piece, Chapter 1172. Loki and Ragnar? You know, Hammer Time last chapter with the Niflheim attack. Like, one of the largest displays of ice we've seen in the series thus far. Aokiji, you might have met your match. I mean, his iceberg is one thing, but, like, that was freezing water. Um, or not, what was it? Actually, what was the Ice Age? Ice Age was the attack. Yes, when he froze the water during Marineford. So, like that was a powerful display. But like this one, freezing air and a target all at the same time, and it was like it's almost like a mountain basically. So it's like, yeah, this is possibly on a whole nother level, and this based on the fact of its name and the Norse origins of a lot of the things in Elbath might just be one of the abilities he's able to do. So let's see here. So we got the title is the Elbath Mire, and we got Bon Clay with some swans. Okay, putting on makeup. Some swans rummaging through Bon Clay's cosmetics and putting on makeup. Okay, pretty straightforward there. The lift descends to the Sun Realm. All right, there are three foes up there. So Gabon's giving them like I guess all the information he's gathered on them, considering he's fought probably. Well, we know he fought Summers. I don't know about the other two. Their objective is clear. They plan to abduct 10 children from Albath and take them to the Holy Land. The children will serve as living shields, leveraged to turn the warriors of Elbath into battle thralls. 3 humans did all this. To think not even the great warrior pirates or Yasan could stop them. Oh no. Sorry, I have no excuse. They may be kids, but they're still giants, right? How can 3 people our size move them? One of them is a woman. Or one of the 3 is a woman. Well, yes. Her gender shouldn't affect that at all. With a strange, I guess that's relevant information, but it just sounds odd out of context. With a strange arrow ability, the children are unable to resist her. They just kept marching towards the West Village harbor. It's all over if they reach a ship and escape to sea. It'll all come down to that. Why can't we just take back the kids? One of the 3 is a man named Summers. Yes, one you've had interactions with. I know a bit about him. He became a briar man after eating the thorn fruit. He can freely manipulate thorns with sharp, or vines with sharp thorns. I said thorns with sharp thorns. I was heading there. The vines can become transparent, and he's wrapped them around the children. So we can't grab them? That's so cruel. Indeed it is. Considering their whole, idea was, for the parents to come in, that was horrible. Indeed, they're as tough as iron, and if we clumsily tried to get the children to break their line formation, they'll turn into pincushions. It's been set up that they'll hurt each other. And on top of that, the last one seems to have the power to make nightmares come true. Seems to have the power. So you haven't met him. Interesting. Or at least it doesn't seem like you've encountered him in the past. The things that kids find scary have come to life to prevent their escape. The kids may appear to just be waddling along in broad daylight, but it seems impossible for anyone to stop them. The intruders set up such a twisted game with their 3 abilities. We'll save those kids no matter what. Seems like the quickest solution is to target the 3 ability users. Even if they're as mortal as they claim, there should be a way to take them down. We could try trapping them or crushing them, maybe even eating them. Goldberg, you monster. Sounds promising. Let's do this. It's the Sun Realm. Prepare to disembark. Okay, so now that, oh my god, there's like a giant warrior of like flames, or the just something else that's going on, fighting a dragon. Interesting. Harding can't figure out what's going on. This is beyond anything I imagined. Oh, there's even more monsters that we hadn't even seen before. Oh, this one looks like it could be um, Loki, actually. Or maybe Loki. I don't know. Because I imagine none of the kids really know who he was, right? Are there no limits to the nightmare monsters? Look at that. Is that the Great Eric? So there's a boat? Or is it that they sunk the Great Eric? It is wild there. Um, Dory and Broggy were aboarded earlier, leading the charge with their crew, but they were shot down by those monsters. Okay, so the Great Eric has been totally destroyed. That can't be. Is that you, Harding? Kashi-san, I'm glad you're okay. I was in the realm of the dead. Tell me what's going on. You won't believe this. Listen closely. Dory and Broggy are trying to kill Elder Jarl. They all went crazy. Please, you've got to stop them. Okay, so yeah, this definitely just shows that they have truly become even monsters among the giants, because you're seeing them towering over buildings and other giants. So yeah, quite the power up. Kashi-san, how about the children? Ripley and the others went after them, but we've had no word of their status. The kids may already have reached the harbor by now. He's just all bloody. Hey, Road, listen. What? Bjorn was taken. This is bad. My little brother is one of the hostages. Wait, Bjorn is frickin' Rhodes' brother? I forgot about Bjorn, actually. I was like, Bjorn was taken. I totally forgot the significance of that name. I'll join you, okay. Me too. Okay, so at least Gerd and Goldberg are joining him. Hikashi, which way's the school? Nami-san and the rest should be close. Can you see the fire? It's coming from both the school and the library. Why is it on fire? Anyway, you said Dory and Broggy have gone crazy. That's right. Please hurry. Elder Jarl's in trouble. Okay, so now we're getting like a layout of the whole like branch and everything. Jarl's in the West Village. The Our now two demonic giants are heading that way. You've got, I'm not sure who those are. And then you've got, I think those are supposed to be the Straw Hat. No, I don't know. I can't fully. It'll probably explain some of them. But yeah, there's been a lot going on. Walrus School and Owl Library. Near the library, the Straw Hats. I doubt Chopper will be back anytime soon, and Brooke's gone off somewhere. He must be up to something. Wait, Brooke actually left? Does this have to do with his possible connection to her? We'll find out. The library's burning down. We need to get rid of those arrows before the kids are carried off. Master Dory, Master Broggy, I can't stand seeing you like this. Kill Jarl. Please stop, captains. Open your eyes. The Dami reversed. He possessed giant pirates en route to the West Village. And now the child rescue team. Hang in there, kids. Begone, you vile creatures. Hostage group. We're heading to the harbor, aren't we? If we get there, no whining. We're warriors of Elbath. But we're not warriors. Oh. Okay, now at the West Village. If you want to run, run. We have no choice, Elder Jarl. Captain Dorian Broggy won't listen to us anymore. I won't retreat. There's something I've got to tell Elbath. Gotcha. So, who's initiating the Dindimushi? Listen, people of Elbath, I will tell you everything before I die. Okay, so that is Jarl. Elder Jarl. Our late dear King Harald always believed in Elbath coming together with the rest of the world, and that led to his attempt to join the world government. But his efforts were shunned and betrayed 14 years ago on that fateful day, Elder Jarl. So while people are listening, they're still fighting for their lives. I saw it all with my very own eyes. Harald and all those soldiers were killed by the act of a demon. Harald struggled to his last breath to keep Elbath from falling into that demon's hands. Wait, so Loki didn't kill our king? Okay, so Loki is slowly being rescinded of his crimes, at least in the popular opinion, it seems like. I held my tongue, fearing that our people would rise up in revenge, leading us into an untimely war our king never wanted. Loki took the people's anger upon himself when he sailed out to sea. He may have always been boorish, but he is innocent. That's the gist, but it's not quite how I'd put it. What? Don't get carried away, Elder Jarl. So, you just hate him so much that you can't even just call him innocent. Oh God, we got all of them now. Okay. Now today, 3 new demons have appeared to subjugate our nation. I had hoped this matter was behind us, but we are once more in need of great power. Seems this job's over. Guess I'll go back to sleep. I'm speaking to you now, demons. You can take our culture and history, but let our little ones go. If you think this act will crush our spirit, you've made a grave mistake. We will not show you the same patience Harald did. You speak of subjecting us and picture our people to be your slaves. Who the hell do you bastards think you're dealing with? Forgive me, little ones. Cover your ears if you can. Well said. Oh, wait. Is that what he was supposed to say? Well said, Jarl. The Elbath I admire would never bend the knee. Usopp, shut up. You haven't done anything. If the Harley prophecies are true, the world is bound to face a great divide one day. So be it. From this day forward, all Elbath will stand against the world government. Did you really think some thorns, illusions in this little reversey game would be enough to make us bow? I like this geezer. I bet you do. 300 years ago, he was known as the strongest being to ever hail from these waters. I just love Zoro's reaction to all this. We will never submit to your dominion. What say you, proud warriors of Elbath? Well said, Elder Jarl. Yeah, the Elbath I know and love is back. Usopp, shut up. We get it already, Usopp. Focus on getting rid of these damn arrows. And she kicked him, I think. We will protect the peace Harald dreamed of. Yeah! So now you've got the brave warriors, like, almost like they're running, but maybe not all of them. Because now the Dorian Broggy have finally made it to the West Village, so Jarl may be dying soon. We're finally here. Okay, so they've made it here as well. They said if we get caught up between them, it's over. Don't worry, I have a plan. A spark of resistance flares. Zoro, what do you got planned, bruh? They be giants. They's monsters here. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? But anyway, okay. Overall, interesting chapter. I love the passion and the speech, obviously, it being a big centerpiece to the whole chapter, of course. I like that everyone that is, I guess, relevant to this situation has now been as fully informed of, the opposition's abilities. Um, Now everyone just has to kind of collectively gather in presumably one location, and then a true defensive front can be, fully mustered up. Uh, with Zoro being with the warrior pirates, I'm at great giant warrior pirates. Sorry, I always drop the giant part for some reason. Um, and him having a plan, I have no idea what this plan is. Is he actually gonna like blast Conqueror's hockey at them or something? Because I mean, that seems to like when they get hit with Conqueror infused attacks and stuff, it seems to affect their regen. And I'm wondering if he's either figured that out, he was told that, or I don't know. Because it didn't. I don't know if he was actually really paying attention to what was like told to him a couple chapters ago or not, but he would be the one most likely to like try and do that. Like he is, him and Luffy, they're definitely going to be gung ho in this fight. Um, but we'll only have to wait and see, I guess, what this plan actually is. I mean, the fact that Zoro hasn't even been using Conqueror's Haki all that long seems unlikely that he would have devised this plan, but maybe he just wants to try it out. I mean, the fact that, he's as battle ready as he usually is probably just means that, experience is his teacher, and blood, sadly, is. Let's see, what would the term be? Can't complete this analogy that I'm devising, but anyway, so yeah, everyone seems to be pretty much on the same page. Elder Jarl has now essentially rescinded all of the crimes of Loki, be it on an individual basis. It doesn't seem like that may always happen where they're going to believe that, but coming from him, it seems to have some weight. Some people are questioning and just outright going with it, as we saw with some of the giants reacting. Hardin, on the other hand, kind of said no, but that's him. It's his brother. They can hash it out later if they want to. Um, so yeah, I do kind of wonder how things are going to go. Now that they know the whole process with the children, I'm actually wondering how they're going to like try and if they can at least deal with, I'd say, the arrows and make them stop moving. That would probably progress things tremendously. I'm actually wondering if Usopp can get free, if he can like shoot some pop greens or something to like maybe separate the children out, because like, you just keep growing that, and it's like the children are for the most part going to be somewhat protected by the thorns, but obviously that can still harm them, so he'll have to be careful. But yeah, if they can at least separate them out and till they can deal with Summers, then that'll be like the next plan. The biggest problem is dealing with crap. How do you pronounce his name again? But anyway, Dream Man. Yeah, Killingham. That's his name. yeah, his power seems to be the most problematic because he's essentially created an army of various things that are causing mental and physical damage. So, hmm. He might actually need to be the thing that needs to be taken out first, but stopping the kids is also on like a timer. So, yeah, this is gonna develop into quite the, you know, touch and go situation. Especially seeing as the kids are getting ever closer to their departing vessel. So we'll have to wait and see how that develops. But yeah, let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Links down below for all my socials. And yeah, as always, later days. And until next time, bye bye.